Good evening, my crypto lovers. How are you all doing? It is David Dawson back again here with another roundabout on our good old YouTube. Basically, I just want to speak about a few coins that I am vested in for the time being, explain why, and give you an overview. What I'm going to do first, just to make this a little bit more focused, just if in case anyone wants to pick through, I'm going to do a video on Monaco first, MCO, and then after I will do my next video on PPT, excuse me, a token called Populous, and I'll explain why both of those I'm invested in. And I'm also going to do a third video tonight, and the third video is going to be brief explanation of how I like to safely make a passive income with cryptocurrencies. Keyword, safely. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So one thing I got I didn't have last time was I went ahead and I bought myself a beautiful little pad. Oh, that shit's bright. Okay. Well, anyways, let me show you this. I gotta take this case off. Had to get the Apple Pencil, man, because when you're charting, that shit is baller. Alright. Check this thing out. Oh my god, I've seen so many horror stories of people taking their cases off and shipping their iPad in the corner. So, beautiful iPad, second gen, 12.9 inch, nice big bad boy. Look at that thing, fucking monstrous. But, look what I got engraved right on the top. Oh, can you see it? Is it making out? Oh, come on, webcam. Do me justice. Damn it. I can't seem to hold it still. This thing's heavy, man. There we go, baby. There we go. Okay. To the moon. Crypto rosin. So, to everyone that knows about crypto, you already know. To the moon. Everybody wants their shit to go to the moon. So I thought that was appropriate. And then crypto rosin. That is a joke that I've got between some buddies where they were all kind of curious about what was going on with cryptocurrency. And some of you know, some of you don't know, I love token on my ganjerinos. So I smoke something called rosin, which is basically solventless oil. And yeah, they're all fucking with me like, how are you making so much money, bro? This and that. Like, what do we got to get on that crypto rosin? So they made it all a joke between them, and I just fell in love with this. It just flows. That crypto rosin. It's that crypto rosin. So I just love it, man. I just love it. So I got it on the back of the pad just because, you know, good times, man. Good times bring good memories. And if you're not familiar, this might not look too delicious, but this is rosin, my friends. That is pure solventless wax. I pressed quite a bit. This one is, oh shit. Huge chunk of this just fell off. This one's like cake. They call it like batter, I guess you could say. Oh shit. But yeah, it's just like a puck. See that? This is Sugar Black Rose. Beautiful strain. This is Death Star. Oh shit. There's a piece of rosin that fell into my keyboard, like a big chunk. I'm gonna need to get that bad boy. And this is beautiful goodness. This is Blue Dream, everyone's favorite. That's actually Santa Cruz Blue Dream though. One of the original cuts of Blue Dream. Let's see if I can. Fuck, I'm gonna have to flip this keyboard over. And who knows what the fuck is gonna come out with this. Oh my god. This literally never happened before. Ever once. First video that I shoot in a long time. Let's go. Let's drop some rosin down on the keyboard. Alrighty. Drop rosin on the keyboard. I dropped one of my distillate cartridges. Hopefully that didn't break because it is glass. Well, I just hope for the best. There she goes. Looks good. Oh, sweet. This is actually the plastic one that dropped. Fuck yeah. Okay. So, you know what? I guess we might as well just smoke that rosin that just fell. Thank God I blow down my keyboard and my desk once every couple of days. Keep it nice and clean so it's nice and fresh, but there's some rosin for you. Beautiful little. And I'm just going to drop this right on top of this E now. And it is going, let's step back so you can see it. Down the hatch, boys and girls. Oh yeah. Okay. 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 Wow. Woo. Wow. Yeah. Oh man. That was a really, really, really big hit. I didn't really think about how big that hit was. Ooh, I just took it. Okay. My people. Wow. Without further ado. Wow. If you guys are fans of cannabis, you need to get your hands on some rosin ASAP. It's expensive. It's about $80 to $90 a gram. About double the price of gold, which is fucking crazy, but that's why I bought my own press, and that shit is just solventless, pure essential oils, and when you vaporize it like I did, you are not forming any carcinogens because there's no combustion happening. It's just pure boiling of the essential oils of the cannabis, and it's fucking gorgeous. All right, without further ado, let's get on to this Monaco. So, long story short, Monaco is a card that was launched back in, I believe, August. July is when they had their ICO, maybe June. I wasn't too aware of it. Actually, you know, that's not true. I was aware of it. Their marketing campaign was phenomenal because all I saw everywhere around July, June timeframe was Monaco, Monaco, Monaco. Like Google, CoinMarketCap, everywhere. It was just in your face. I didn't invest because I see Visa, and me being a big Cliff High supporter, I'm hearing about big banks collapsing, this and that. I didn't understand the concept, but I was like, fuck Visa. I'm not investing in that Visa crap, man. That shit's all going to collapse. What I'm thinking, right? Little did I learn, the more I'm evolving and my knowledge is building over time, you know, I highly doubt Visa is going to collapse, especially if they bring on things like this, which can create them tons of revenue from the crypto sphere. So let's basically do an overview of it. So we have our Monaco card here. Spend anywhere without fees, so on and so on. We have our token, which is the MCO, and that's going to basically, the way it's going to be valued, the way it's going to build value, is in order to actually use this card, there is an application that you need to download on the App Store, and that app is going to let you lock up a token for a period of time. So each one of these cards has a specific feature to it. So, for example, the Obsidian Black, you need to lock up 50,000 Monaco. With the current Monaco price is at $12.31. It's a nice chunk of change. Let's do rough math. Let's say, I don't know, $450,000. It's probably more than that. My math's probably way off. $12. What is it? 30 cents right now. $615,000. So just for the black card, which the black card's going to give you 2% cash back, which is phenomenal because it's cash back in crypto. Lounge key airport access, rare supply of the cards, which is going to be noted on this founding member, which is going to be really cool. No monthly annual fees and free shipping to you. Now the precious metal, a little bit. Now the cool thing, like, I'm sorry, I skipped over. You're going to have to send in 50,000 Monaco for 6 months in a smart contract within the app to lock this card down. Unlimited interbank exchange and $1,000 free ATM withdrawals. That's pretty freaking awesome. So precious metal, which is the next step down, you need to lock up 500 Monaco. That is something I could see myself doing. 500 Monaco times the current price of $12.30. You're looking at $6,150. Quite expensive for a card, but mind you, this is going. We're YouTube, Google. You know, we're baby steps right now. We are a company. You gotta keep in mind a lot of these companies that are massive nowadays, like Amazon and some of these other big box retailers that are just global. The reason why they've built and they've steamrolled into such an amazing thing is it's taken time. Keyword is it has taken time. Now, time in the crypto sphere, 1 year can seem like 5 years in the normal world. But the thing with crypto you have to realize is this is going to take time just like anything else. The reason why this is going to happen faster is to give you an idea. Things like eBay, I don't know the exact things, but things like eBay, Google, Amazon, those things were started with $500 to $5,000, maybe $50,000. I think the largest startup for any one of those is like $5 million, and that might be Google. But I'm not quite sure. But the whole thing behind this is these new crypto companies, Monaco has raised $26 million. That was back in August in crypto. So what if they held on to a third, maybe a half of those funds? What do you think happened? That 25 million turned into 150, 200, maybe 300 million, because that's what crypto's done since then. If they collected, 5,000 bitcoins or whatever their amount is in bitcoins, and bitcoins went from back in August 2,500 to now, say it was up to 20, and say they were smart and they had people selling it off at 20. That's literally 8 times their money. So theoretically, that's $200 million they could have collected. Now, I know that's not 100% on, but it's just speculation to show you. They started with about 25 million. Let's say altogether they did a 50 million run with the cryptocurrency growing in value as well. That is a phenomenal amount of money to start up a company. $50 million. At this point, we can expect them, as long as they're compliant, which that's something Chris, the CEO, is extremely, he's extremely vigilant on compliancy. As long as it's compliant, everything works out. I mean, we're going to be golden. So precious metal, 500 Monaco tokens to lock up. Cool. Ruby steel. What do you get? 1.5% cash back. The only difference is this is unlimited. So if you're spending buku money, hey, there you go. God bless. This card's 10K a month. I could live off 10K a month. That's a phenomenal. I mean, anyone can live off 10K a month, but you could take care of your family and live comfortably off 10K a month spending this. I mean, using this for everything if need be. The Ruby Steel is 50 Monaco lockup, which, right now it's maybe like $1,000. That's a phenomenal deal. $615, $1,000. $615 to lock that up. So that's a great deal as well. Like I said, the big thing we're going to be looking at is, and they also have a free card. So you say, okay, this token lockup, that's going to be majority of the reason for the massive surge in price. That's not true. There's many other benefits they're adding, but one thing I do want you all to notice is, 1, circulating supply. That's nothing. 13 million? That's nothing. Total supply 31 million. And the last time I heard, they're using these coins to actually fund exchanges. I mean, look how many exchanges these motherfuckers are on, man. That is ridiculous. Are you serious? They've been around since June, July. Now, for example, one of my favorite tokens. Let's see how many exchanges these guys are on. One of my favorite tokens. 14. And half of these are decentralized, probably. That's not true. 2 of them are. But still, you know what I mean? Just to show you an example. 14 exchanges. This came out in July, around the same time frame. Actually, that Populous came out first. This says 35. These people are on their game, making sure they're getting improved. So that's a phenomenal thing right there. They're on top of it. One thing that I do think is going to happen, like I said, this Monaco. Let's see this. They actually made this freaking. Their community is phenomenal. I've been around a lot of crypto communities. I've been around since May, investing in cryptocurrencies, and I'll tell you what, man, Monaco's fucking community is. There you go. There's my explanation. Just a laugh, man. That's all I can say. So, to give you an idea, oh shit, where's my phone? I signed up for this app, the app that you all should download. I'll put a link if you want to use my registration to sign up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't help me at all because I'm already boosted up as far as I can be in line. But it does give you $10 on your card when you start using the card. You get preloaded $10 or whatever, which is pretty cool. So I've reserved the Space Gray card for myself. My position in line, because I've invited quite a bit of my family and friends that have already got involved in crypto. I've already boosted up to the highest position I can be. A lot of people are the same position as me, so it's a little weird, but we just figure we're probably going to be some of the first people that are served with the card just because we've spread the word. But when I signed up for this, to give you an idea, I signed up for this December 30th, right? December 30th when I downloaded this app, there was 43,000 downloads total. Now, I've heard this has been live since August, this app. So from August to December, they've done 43,000 downloads, right? From December 30th to January 25th, they've done another 19,000. That's crazy. In a month, they've almost put on another 30% more applicants in a month. So this is starting to pick up speed. And as more people find out about it, more people are going to go, oh shit, I want to get my tokens now and lock up my card. Whether it's their precious metal or they just want to do the ruby. Or if you're a baller, you want to do the black and you have money like that. But one thing I can guarantee, with the supply that small, you have something that is going to spring into life and create a brand new explosion in growth. And let me show you all something. This is something I've been learning about. I've been trading a lot, or learning how to trade, I guess you can say, actually hurting myself. But what I've learned is right here, Wall Street cheat sheet. This is a market cycle. See? So you have your hope, your disbelief, your optimism, your belief, your thrill, your euphoria, your complacency, anxiety, denial, panic, capitulation, whatever the hell that, I don't know how to enunciate that, anger, depression, disbelief. So I'll let you all read this. You can pause it while I'm, obviously. But the big thing here is I want to show you is when we're going up here and we're starting with this new market cycle, we have a peak point, and that is a good sell-off point, right? And then we have our lows where it starts going sideways. When I'm talking about sideways, you can see this is going sideways. It's not gaining any traction, not going up and down. It's hit a bottom right here, and then it slowly starts to trend back upwards. When it breaks this downtrend downwards, when it breaks this line that's going downwards, starts going upwards, we have a new market cycle. And guess what happens? You see right here, recovery, because this is all recovery, right here. Boom. What's that? That's new growth from the old top, and it gets bigger. That's a new market cycle that has an all-time high. That's a new high. So let's look at Monaco. What the hell? Come on, man. Why you gotta do that to me? Oh, my bad. I forgot I have 2 screens. Okay, so I was in my other one. So, I'm going to go back to that Monaco Life community channel they made in just a moment. I just want to show you this first. So let's go to Monaco and BTC pair. Let's go ahead and check this out. Look at that, Alan Masters. You know what? Just to freaking show you, right here, this dude Alan Masters. Look at this, Alan Masters, pro, huge rep, huge people following him, top trader. Look at this. What does that look like? Does that look familiar? Does that look familiar to something that I'm showing you over here? We have a market cycle, and look at this. Once again, we have a market cycle. So we have this same exact thing I was just showing you over here. This is kind of frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. But we have this guy, Alan Masters, that's basically painting out this picture. Oh, there it is. Oh, sigh, man. Boom. There it is. Same exact pattern. Okay, so that's a market cycle. Now we go to Monaco and BTC, and we go look at this beautiful coin that we've been following that has a good team. They are a Visa program manager, which means that basically they're paired with Visa. They're going to do their own AML, anti-money laundering rules. They're going to do their own KYC, know your customer standards, which is going to, ensure that if they do everything right, if they do everything right, they're going to basically become a huge runner in this game. So let's look at this right now. I'm on the minute just because I was really trying to hone in and get my my line drawn perfectly. But let's go to the 1 day right here, okay? I'm going to go to the 1 day. We're going to pull this up to where this is all normal. And I'll explain all these freaking lines. But it all makes sense. And I'll show you what it all means. Alright? So, this is... my fiance always gets a little upset because I'm Horrible at saying it. Fibonacci. Fibonacci, whatever, man. Fibonacci, there it is. Whatever, I don't know. All right, so this is the Fibonacci, right? This is the retracement amounts. These are his lines, his numbers that are built in: 3825, 618, 786. I added 1.88 just because Cliff High always says the eights. The eights always do something. And it's funny enough, the eights did do something right here. But what we're seeing here is this is... Oh, wait. Does this look familiar to something else that we were looking at before? Look at that. This chart kind of looks familiar to this. Huge pop-up and then collapse back down. So here we are again, and we are at another market cycle. Now, the cool thing about this market cycle is here we are doing this downtrend. As soon as we broke out of this downtrend, we had this huge spike up. And the reason being, the gentleman Chris, the CEO, said there was a huge Christmas surprise for December 25th, which was going to be called Christmas with a K because his name is Chris. So they had this huge ordeal, and basically he was promoting it. A lot of people. Now, this is a speculative market, right? Everybody's like, buy the news, sell, buy the, right? Buy the rumor, sell the news. That's what it is. So everybody's buy the rumor, sell the news. So everybody's rumoring that, oh, cards are going to come out. Cards are going to come out. Token lockout. So everybody's going to get ready for this token lockout to occur. Next thing you know, nothing happens. You know, they do a Binance release instead. They do a Binance partnership, which that's not nothing. That's absolutely phenomenal, especially now with Binance being the #1 exchange, which means if they partnered with Binance, you're going to let them use the Binance token on the Monaco app. What if they let you buy and sell all your other tokens through the Monaco app as well? That's mind-boggling how game-changing that could be. So they could basically let you cash out every token through the Monaco app into fiat to cash your account. That's ridiculous. Just saying. Maybe. Who knows? But here we are. This is back in August, right? Huge peak. Boom, all the way down to here. Now this is a new market cycle. Now we're on Bittrex looking at this because unfortunately Binance's charts, I don't think they go back this far. But Bittrex shows you clear cycle of what happened. Now we're in this period right here. And I apologize, it's a little hard to see. There's a lot of crazy lines going on here. But the reason being is I'm learning. And as I'm learning, I'm kind of doing my own thing and learning with what I'm doing. So, and it's all kind of making sense, slowly but surely. So I'm just drawing, like the other day, for example, Monaco was right here, and it had a nice little wedge that was built, and this wedge back, and as soon as it consolidated and it got to this tippy point of this wedge, it just exploded out of this wedge, peaked up, and then still continued to grow back down. And what did it do? It touched this old trend line that was drawn from past, situations down here. So I'm just going to go back, fix this trend line a little bit, make sure it's all lined up, because as things change, you can't really keep it. You gotta kind of keep the times going. So this was actually maybe be a better point to go from back here and right here. But my point being that we are going to have a new market cycle with Monaco. And the cool thing about this coin is when it had its old peak top, let's spread this out again. We're up here, 0.006463. That's wild. Right now, we're at 0.00109. So you do the math on that. That's a 600% gain. And what did the 600% gain happen in? August 15th to August 28th. 2 weeks, 600% gain. Tell me that you wouldn't put 2,000 in this and walk out with 12K in 2 weeks and be happy. Who makes $6,000 a week? Some people do. Who does it without paying attention? Because they know what's going to happen, because the charts say it's going to happen. And on top of that, this is a coin that has the ability to do all new time highs. Because not only are they saying that, oh, cool, you're going to let us use our tokens to lock up these cards. That's going to create the initial supply and demand. No, the big thing here you have to look at is that these tokens are also going to be used for a credit purpose based on, say you have a certain amount of tokens and they're worth, say, $100 each. You have 1,000 tokens, and so that's $100,000, right? So they're going to let you borrow up to $100,000 because you have $100,000 in Monaco. So I really think the value of these is going to skyrocket, especially since it's such a small market cap. And this guy is not a noob. I mean, he's had 2 businesses already. He's already exited both with $100 million exits, meaning he's created a successful business, made it to the point where people wanted to purchase it, and then sold him and exited properly. I mean, that's a feat. And to do it twice in one lifetime, and to be on a third in a completely different market, this guy's, I don't want to get on his dick too much, but I was in the Navy. Just joking. This guy's a god. I mean, that's wild. Woo! All that talking. I need a little of that Coca-Cola. So I hate that my camera's up here and I have to kind of stare up at you guys. And then, meanwhile, my screens are down here. So, I'd rather look at you guys and be able to talk to you directly, address the people. So it's hard. Maybe I should shoot the video talking to the camera. I don't know. I'm new at this. We're doing baby steps. So one thing, like I said, I really want to look at one more time is, boom, Monaco Life supply and demand chart. So basically, we have month 1, so on and so on. This is not financial advice. This guy's made by a guy into the community. He's just basically covering his ass and just saying that this could be what happens with the price. So after card lockup happens, the 3rd month, locking up 500 cards would require $12,000 in tokens. Let's say that this keeps growing and growing and growing. The Monaco requirement, 50,000. If this keeps growing to a point where people keep locking up and there becomes less liquidity on the market because of the lockup happening, look at this. Look at the value of the tokens that could be. Now that's if we do an average initial Monaco price. Let's do a price of $20. Let's do card reservation growth 200% once the app gets released, because Binance promotes it. And Binance is the biggest freaking exchange in the world. Let's do monthly dynamic. Let's say, because they say reduction, MCO reduction, because what they're going to be doing is that cash back that people are earning when they're spending, they're going to be going onto the market and buying back from the market at market price and paying people with that cash back via Monaco. So it's going to add to the buy pressure, which is the demand. Another thing, Monaco added to circulation monthly. So I'm not quite sure how they're going to do this. Let's say they add 400K because there's going to be more liquidity that's needed within this system. If not, the value of the token is going to go to something crazy. As you can see, look at this. Monaco value US dollar. That's just a stupid number. Let's say the current card reservation stays the same, right? And let's say we do the last 7-day average, right? And we do 20% Monaco reduction every month. No. 10%. Does that change the number on the left? Yes and no? Not really. Okay. Let's say 40%, just like it was. And we'll say we'll do 500K out of monthly. By month 6, the Monaco value, $192 per token. That's wild to think that each token right now is 12. That's, right around 11, 12 times increase. So going back and we look at our chart. Let's look at our chart right here. Oh, here we have it. Boom. 11, 12 increase. What could that be? That would mean that this thing would go from here like it is and pop up here and maybe ride out and have another little wave like this where it holds a high, because at this point right here, Bitcoin's now at 100K, and when at this price, this thing is going to be $200, right at this point. So let's say it's 200 here, and then boom, they release some other freaking news, or more people get on, or this becomes a global card, and you're still holding on to some of these. Let's just say you keep, you buy 500 for that nice card, and you keep 50 after you sell off your 500 after 6 months, your token lockup, And here they're worth, who knows, $2,000, $3,000 a pop, and you keep 50. I mean, that's phenomenal. And this is something that could happen. I mean, this is what the crypto market does. You don't believe me? Go look at any chart. Let's look at Sia coin. This is an older coin that's been around for quite a bit. Here we are. Oh, look, what does this look like? Boom, market cycle. This is from May, June, July. Around June. From June to January. Look at that. About to be in February. And this is just a small pop-off. If you look back right here, this had a huge, gosh darn it. This had a huge pop-off, and then it kind of recoiled back a couple of times before it really had this run up. Once, twice, boom. Before it had this peak where it hit an all-time high, and it's never been there again. So here we are, have our descending wedge. And I was looking at this right around here. I was like, man, should I buy this? I was looking at all the coins to buy, and I was like, this one looks like a good one to buy. I didn't. Just because I don't fucking know. I'm stupid sometimes, and I don't listen to myself. Strat. Let's see if this looks familiar. That looks familiar. Downwards wedge. Here we are. We broke this wedge. As soon as we broke the wedge, lots of volume coming in this bad boy now. Our MACD indicates that it looks like it's falling off now, but this could have another spike up at any second, because look what happened back in the day. Huge spike up on the MACD, right? Slow down, back again, slow down, and then look at that freaking spike. I mean, that thing is ridiculous. So this could happen again with Strat, and this thing could go up to here. Who knows? Strat's a phenomenal coin. I mean, look at Bitcoin. This is literally, I'll play this backwards and I'll show you to give, whoa. Okay. That was the volume. I don't know what the hell just happened, but to give you an idea, look at this. Here we are. Does this look familiar? Does that look like the other charts I was just showing you? Where it was like market cycle, boom. Market cycle, boom. Market cycle, boom. I mean, until this thing just starts to run up, because these market cycles are getting larger and larger and worth more and more money. Until we have, and right now we're in the S curve, which the S curve means that at 3% global adoption, if there's only 21 million of these coins, and there's 7 billion people in the world, screw that. There's 21 million of these coins, and there's 30 million millionaires. Say if every millionaire wants a Bitcoin, just cause. This coin price, it's right now, we're in 2%. Say this is a 1, say this is 100, right? And this is 0. And we're at 3%, 4% global adoption right now. Quite literally, that's all we're at. If that. I'd say we're at 2%. That's what everybody keeps saying. But say we're at 2 to 3% global adoption. And this thing goes up to a $40 trillion market cap, what our actual economy is at. One Bitcoin could be worth $1.2, $1.3 million. And then this is not anytime soon. We're talking 2020, 2021, 2023. That is sometime soon. 4 or 5 years is soon, relatively speaking. But in terms of crypto, it's not. But it could happen. I mean, we're having 10 times gains every year for Bitcoin, it looks like. If that keeps happening, we will be up there very, 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 very soon. And the reason being is it is a limited supply. If you guys are in the cryptocurrency game, you don't need me to explain this to you. You already know decentralized aspect, limited supply, supply and demand, can't be, recreated, can't be made, can't be bullshitted. I think this is here to stay. And we just had our bounce. We just had our scary bounce at what was it? 9,500. That was a pretty scary bounce in my opinion. So we're just coming off from that scary bounce, and we are recoiling from it as we speak. And it's doing the pattern. It's doing an A, B, C correction. And now we might have our new Elliott wave structure. So big thing is if we close and go above 11,800 for a week, I think this thing could start to take off again. And we could see, we look back in time, every beginning of the year, this is what happened. So when we go and look at Monaco, same exact thing. All they have to do is announce card release. So what you do to really find out what's going on is you go into things like Slack, which this is the Monaco Slack. These people are ridiculous. Here I am, the Binance of Dawson. Just because everybody has stupid ass names, I figured why not I have a stupid ass name as well. So, these people are ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, good community people, and we're just talking about what's going on, trying to figure out what is happening. Cool thing is, you kind of get a little taste of things that are like this, for example. Check this out. Boom. Monaco, what's next? So right now we're in global cryptocurrency app release, which is soon. Major strategic partnership. They said this is coming in January. This right here. So this has yet to be announced. This is coming in January. So we've got 5 days left, people. They have a Q&A tomorrow. Let's see what happens. Global cryptocurrency app release. That's soon. Monaco token lockup. So they're going to let you start locking up your tokens in order to use your cards. This, and then Monaco card shipped to Asia. All of this right here is supposed to happen within Q1. They said they're going to be doing a huge announcement at Money March 18th in Asia. So when they do that, they'll have their card shipped out already. They'll have a product working so they can at least demonstrate it at the Money 2020 event. And they're going to be announcing new cards. You're going to do lockups. I think they're going to be announcing a 5,000 Monaco card, which is going to be gold or some shit. I don't know. Who knows what these kids want nowadays, but pretty cool to see this. Now, this doesn't have any dates on it, but like I said, let's say this stuff right here is all Q1. Excuse me. All this stuff is Q1, these first 5. These next 2 are Q2, and these next 3 are Q3, apparently is what they're saying. So this is what we're doing, people. We are looking for huge gains. We are looking for winners. Funfair, like I said, phenomenal coin. Still hasn't even taken off yet. You know, I did that Populous video back when Populous was $7, and Populous is 50. I think Populous is 50 right now. So, Populous is not done, people. Oh God, I wish. I'm gonna have another video about Populous, and I'll explain it. But if you're watching this and you're a Monaco fan, watch the Populous video too. Because there's one thing I like to do in this research, and come on. I press my own rosin. People don't even know what the hell this stuff is. The reason why is it's the healthiest. I've done the research. I'm all about research, baby. You know? He said, she said, that's fucking awesome. The big thing I'm looking for is real knowledge. Real knowledge is only found when you dig deep and you do the homework yourself. You go in and actually do the research yourself. And the internet can be full of a lot of biased shit. But what you do is, if you're an intelligent person, you take 20, 30, 40 things, form those all into context, pick out your context clues, and develop your own opinion. There you go. So there we go. Monaco's going to be a winner. That's why I think so. All right. Thank you all so much for your time. Oh, God, I got to watch this. I appreciate it. And I'm going to do a short video right after this. Probably not going to be short because the way I work, that's just not how I work. So I'm going to go and upload this one first and then attack the Populous. After I do the Populous, I'm going to do a short video on, probably not going to be short again. God. I'm going to go over a couple of passive things that how I earn income without being it too risky. You know what I mean? All right. Thank you all, and I'll talk to you soon.